Hi students, in our last session we discussed about the sign of trigonometric function that we observed. In the first quadrant all trigonometric functions take positive value, and in the second quadrant sine and its reciprocal means cosecant takes positive value, and in third quadrant tan and its reciprocal means cot takes positive value, and in the fourth quadrant cos and its reciprocal means secant takes the positive value. So together we can say that as ASTC rule. Okay, ASTC rule. Here A stands for all, S means sine or sine and cosecant, its reciprocal, tan and its reciprocal, and cos and its reciprocal. So to remember, to memorize that, we can use one formula like this. Okay, one statement: all students take copy. Okay, here all students take copy means here of letters. Okay, first letter of each word here resembles the first letter of the trigonometric function. What we'll get here: all. A means all trigonometric function, S means sine comma cosecant, T means tan and its reciprocal cot, C means cos and its reciprocal. Okay, so this we seen in our last class according to quadrants. Okay, here first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So according to quadrants we'll get the signs of trigonometric function like this. Okay, now also the integral multiple of pi by 2 angles are called as quadrantal angles. So we seen what are the sine and cos value for quadrantal angles. That is for pi by 2, sine pi by 2 is 1, because we observed by using a unit circle. Okay, by using unit circle we seen that this point is 1 comma 0. Okay, 1 comma 0, and this point is what? 0 comma minus 1, sorry, 0 comma 1. This point is minus 1 comma 0, and this point is 0 comma minus 1. So here if you consider any point in the order pair, means any point on the circle, it is of the form cos x comma sin x, cos x comma sin x. Okay, so here A means cos x, B means sin x. First component of order pair means cos x, second component is sin x. So here cos 0, okay, this angle, quadrantal angle 0, this is pi by 2, this is pi, and this one is 3 pi by 2, and this one is 2 pi. Okay, here 2 pi is what gives the complete revolution, or we can say one revolution. After one revolution the value gets repeat. So here 2 pi takes the period of this function. Okay, for sine and cos, and also for all the trigonometric function the value 2 pi is period. Okay, period means here after this, okay, after one complete revolution we will come back to same position, then the value gets repeated. Okay, so here now cos, okay, see here the first trigonometric function, that is sine 0 is 0, quadrant angle. Okay, for quadrant angle sine 0 is 0, sine pi by 2 is 1. Okay, and sine pi is 0, sine pi is 0, sine 3 pi by 2 is minus 1, sine 2 pi is 0. Okay, similarly for cos also, cos 0 degree is 1, cos, okay, you can write in radian or degree. Okay, 0. Okay, cos 0 is 1, cos pi by 2 is 0, cos pi is minus 1, cos 2 pi is 3 pi by 2 is 0, cos 2 pi is 1. Okay, this we seen in our last class. Okay, now what is the values for other trigonometric ratios for quadrantal angles? That is obtained by using the relationship between those trigonometric functions with the sine and cos. We know tan is nothing but it is the ratio of sine and cos. Sine by cos gets tan value. So here to get the value of tan pi, okay, tan pi is nothing but sine 0 divided by cos 0, sorry, sine pi divided by cos pi, that is 0 by 1. 0 by 1 is what? This is 0. Okay, see, if you consider 0 is a numerator and denominator is any non-zero number, then this value approaches to 0. Okay, similarly if you consider any non-zero number divided by 0, this approaches to infinity. Okay, or this is not defined, or we can say undefined, and we can write this one as in the form, okay, here the denominator here what, suppose it tends to 0, denominator tends to 0, or if suppose b tends to 0, the value of a by b tends to infinity. Okay, so it is getting either positive infinity or negative infinity according to the central angle. Okay, if you measure the angle in the anti-clockwise direction, then we will get plus infinity. Okay, if you measure in clockwise direction, then we will get minus infinity. Okay, see here. In this case, here I'll write just 0. The value of this 0 by 1 is 0 by minus 1 is 0, and 1 by 0 is infinity value, that is not defined. I'll write here. Not defined means it is infinity value. Okay, it may be plus or minus, that we'll check later. Then here 0 by 1 is what? 0. Okay. Similarly, cot is reciprocal of tan, so we'll get 1 by 0 is not defined, or infinity we can say, and here 1 by infinity we can consider as 0, and 1 by 0 is again not defined, infinity we can say. Then secant pi is, it is the reciprocal of what? Cos, so 1 by minus 1 will get minus 1. Okay, and here 1 by 0 is what? 1 by 0 is, that is a not defined number, and 1 by 1 is 1. Okay, like this we'll get. And cosecant, it is the reciprocal of sine, so cosecant pi is nothing but 1 by 0, that is not defined. Cosecant 3 pi by 2, that is 1 by minus 1, minus 1. Cosecant 2 pi is what? 1 by 0, that is not defined. Okay, so like this we'll get the quadrantal angles for other trigonometric function also. Okay, now we'll see the increasing and decreasing nature of the trigonometric function. Okay, say when we can say a function is increasing. Okay, see, suppose if you get the graph of the function like this. Okay, in a plane, if you consider a plane, and if you increase the value from domain or x-axis, the image of that element gets like this, it is increasing. Okay, then we can say it is increasing function. Okay, like this, its image is here, its image is here, image here. Okay, itara graph sikre, this is increasing function. Okay, then we can say the function is increasing if you take the value, or if you continue the value, okay, greater and greater numbers if you take, and the graph goes like this, then clearly we can say the function is increasing. Okay, similarly, if the graph comes down, okay, this is upward movement. Now if you consider like this, okay, downward movement, then clearly that function is decreasing. Okay, so this is increasing function and this is decreasing function. Now we'll see when the trigonometric function gets increasing and decreasing. Okay, see, for that we need to consider the quadrants. Okay, see, I'll consider the quadrants here. Okay, consider this is first quadrant. Okay, here the central angle we can take from 0 to central angle x, we can write 0 to pi by 2, first quadrant, and this is the second quadrant, pi by 2 to pi. Okay, third quadrant, pi to 3 pi by 2, and fourth quadrant, 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Okay, so one revolution ge togondidane, one revolution ge. Okay, then after that it continues. You know, after one revolution, it is, since it is a periodic function, the values gets repeats. Okay, the image or the graph gets repeats. So here we are checking how the graph of the function comes. Okay, before that, you know, see, already you've seen that the values of trigonometric function, how it comes. See, here if you consider the sine function, okay, sine function if you consider, okay, sine function anta helidre eno, it is what you already defined in relations and function chapter, that function is nothing but it is a relation in which every element of domain have one and only one image in codomain. Okay, means every element of domain must have unique image in codomain, then only we can say that function is that relation is a function. Okay, so here if you consider a trigonometric function also, it is a function, means same condition should be have. Okay, now see, we know if you consider a unit circle, okay, this I'll explain later. Before that, I'll just explain briefly about the functions, okay, the trigonometric functions. 6 trigonometric functions we have, that is, see, the first one is sine, okay. If you consider any general circle such that whose center as origin, okay, center origin and consider madidene, then here if you consider any arbitrary point, it is of the form P of A comma B, then the line joining from origin to that point is nothing but R, and if you draw the perpendicular from that point to x-axis, then this length is nothing but B, and the length from origin to the point of intersection of this point to x-axis is A. So we can say the value of R will get by using the right angle triangle, that is square root of A square plus B square, okay. Now see here P of A comma B, A is nothing but you had A is nothing but cos x, B is nothing but sin x when the circle is unit circle. But here it is not a unit circle I am considering, any general circle. It may be unit or it may not be unit, okay. So one general circle I consider, then the radius is R units only I will consider. In this case we can say here cos is nothing but adjacent side. Here if you consider the angle, central angle, this is the adjacent side, this is opposite side, this is hypotenuse side. So cos is defined as how it is defined, adjacent by hypotenuse. So A by R is equal to cos x. Similarly, opposite by hypotenuse, that is B by R is nothing but sin x. B by R is nothing but sin x. Okay, see, now here, you know A square plus B square, root of A square plus B square, okay, that is nothing but R value, okay, R is equal to root of A square plus B square, or R square is equal to A square plus B square, or we can say A square plus B square is equal to R square. So clearly here, both A square and B square must be less than or equal to R square, alva. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, the sum of A square and B square is R square means each term must be either equal to R square or it must be less than R square. So A square must be less than or equal to R square, B square must be less than or equal to R square. By this we can write A square by R square is less than or equal to 1, and here B square by R square is less than or equal to 1. But we know A by R is nothing but cos x, so A square by R square is nothing but cos square x, because see, A square by R square is nothing but A by R whole square. A by R is nothing but, you know, cos x. Cos x whole square is nothing but cos square x. Okay, so A square by R square is nothing but cos square x, which is less than or equal to 1, means cos can take the value from -1 to +1. Okay, similarly, B square by R square is nothing but sin square x. So sin square x is less than or equal to 1, means we can say the value of sin x also in between +1 to -1. So here in this function, okay, what is the domain and what is the range? See, domain means the values here, the central angle we can take infinitely many by rotating either the line segment OP either anti-clockwise direction or clockwise direction. So any value, any infinitely many angles we can take. So we can say here the domain of this function is real number, but what is the range? The sine value always will get from -1 to 1, close interval -1 to 1. Okay, so this is the condition of sine function. Okay, similarly cos function also, it is defined in between -1 to 1, means the value of sine will get from -1 to 1, close interval -1 to 1. So here also cos function is defined from real number to close interval -1, 1. Now what about other functions? Tan, okay, tan is nothing but, you know, it is the ratio of sine and cos. So here in tan function, okay, this is nothing but, okay, sine tan x is nothing but sine x divided by cos x. Here denominator should not be equal to 0. When cos x is equal to 0, cos x is equal to 0 if x is equal to the odd integral multiple of pi by 2. Okay, odd integral multiple of pi by 2. So here cos x is not equal to 0, means denominator should not be equal to 0. So x not equal to this value, then only tan function is defined. So here the range of tan will get what? The value which is not equal to this one. Other than that we can get any. Okay, so here tan also, okay, not here, it is a x means what here? Central angle. Okay, x is a central angle, means it comes in domain. Okay, so domain can take the number. Okay, in a tan function we can take the domain such that r minus from real number excluding 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to z or I. Okay, 2, this is the domain, and range is what? As I said here, we can get minus infinity to infinity. Any real numbers, okay, will get for the tan function. Okay, that is any real number. Okay, any real number, or r is a range. Similarly, for cot function, okay, cot is nothing but, cot x is nothing but cos x divided by sin x. Here sin x should not be equal to 0, then only cot x is defined, means sin x is 0 if x is equal to integral multiple of pi. Okay, integral multiple of pi. But here sin x is not equal to 0 to define cot x, so here x should not be equal to n pi. Okay, so the domain of cot is r minus what? N into pi. Okay, here right inside this. Okay, n into pi, where n belongs to z or integer. Integer means z only, that is same notation. Here also the range is real number. Okay, similarly in a secant function we know the secant value. Okay, secant x takes the value from minus infinity to 1 union and 1 to minus infinity to minus 1, 1 to infinity, means from the real number excluding open interval minus 1 comma 1, means r minus, okay, that is what the range of secant function. Okay, but what is the domain? Here in domain we know secant x is nothing but it is a reciprocal of cos x, so denominator cos x barutte. So the condition what here will get, the domain is here this one, that is r minus 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to I is the domain of secant function, and the range, what is the range? We can say that is this interval. Okay, including minus 1 and 1. Okay, or we can say r minus open interval minus 1 comma 1. Okay, this one. Similarly, cosecant function is how it is defined. See, it is defined such that here only the denominator value not equal to 0. What is the denominator? Cosecant is nothing but reciprocal of sine function, denominator will get sine. So when sine not equal to 0 means here if x is not equal to n pi, right? So from real numbers, if you remove n pi, okay, n pi, then only we can say cosecant is defined. And what is the range? Range of cosecant also same, will get of like secant. So that is nothing but also r minus open interval minus 1 comma 1, or we can say the interval minus infinity comma 1 union 1 comma infinity including minus 1 and 1. Okay, so these are the 6 different trigonometric functions. Now, okay, this is just what domain and range. Okay, this is nothing but domain of function, and this is nothing but range of the trigonometric function. Then we are going to define, or we are going to describe to draw the graph of this function. Okay, to draw the graph of this function, we should know the increasing and decreasing nature of the function. Okay, that's why now I'll see, okay, what are the nature we'll get for this function when the function is increasing, and when the function is decreasing. See here, if we come to sine function, okay, in first quadrant, you know, in first quadrant means from 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2 is first quadrant. The sine value goes on increased from 0 to 1. You can observe, see, if you consider a unit circle, okay, okay, unit circle, unit circle, okay, here this point is 1, 0 and 0, minus 1. Okay, here if you consider one line segment OP, then here it describes central angle. Now, if we take the central angle from 0 to pi by 2 means here first we are taking 0, then we are going increasing the central angle 0 to pi by 2. Then we can observe here, you can observe the function, how the value of sine here, what you got here, it is increased from 0 to 1. Means here nodi, idu 0 ittalva. This is 1. This is 0. This is 1. This is increased. Okay. When you taken the central angle from 0 to pi by 2. As the angle increases, the sine function increased from 0 to 1 here. Okay. So it is increased from 0 to 1. Increased. Okay. So I write arrow mark upward direction. Okay. Increased. Now similarly here, next in second quadrant, we can observe now I am increasing the angle, central angle increase ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ from pi by 2 ಇಂದ pi ತನಕ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. Okay, the central angle pi will get here totally, right, like this. Then you can observe here again it came back, the value of sine decreased here from 1 to 0 ಅಲ್ವಾ, 1 ಇಂದ 0 ಗೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. When you taken the value, okay, angle, central angle from pi by 2 to pi, the value of sine goes on decrease from 1 to 0. Okay, decrease agide. And then again in third quadrant, you taken the angle from pi by 2 to pi. Okay, so till here. Then you can observe the graph came. Okay, here like this, the graph came is the value is again decreased 0 to minus 1. This point is minus 1. 0 to minus 1. Okay, 0 to minus 1. This is decreased. Now, when you came back to fourth quadrant, the central angle from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Okay, complete one revolution. Okay, in this quadrant, you can observe again it came back, the graph of function. Okay, according to quadrant, this is the graph of first quadrant, graph of second quadrant, graph of third quadrant, graph of fourth quadrant. The graph of fourth sine function in fourth quadrant, you can observe it came back from minus 1 to 0, means it is increased. Okay, it is increased from minus 1 to 0. Minus 1 to 0, it is increased. Okay, this is the graph will get sine function. Graph will get increasing when in the first and fourth quadrant. Okay, in between 0 to pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, and decrease in second and third quadrant. Okay, so now the second function cos, here you can observe 0 to pi by 2. Okay, the value of cos is 1 and here 0, means 1 to 0, it is what? It is what? Decreased. Okay, now you can observe same figure here. We are taking the angle from 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. Okay, 0 to pi by 2. The cos value, okay, here you had 1, 0. Cos is 1 you had. Here you have 0, 0. So it is decreased. Okay, like this. It came back here. Okay, 0 to 1 to 0 is the value of cos in the first quadrant. Okay, and then here in the second quadrant, the value have from 0 to minus 1. 0 to minus 1 here you got. Okay, means again it is decreased. The value of cos is decreased, or graph also will get decreasing graph. Okay, now if you go to third quadrant, from pi to 3 pi by 2, then again you can observe here minus 1 to 1 it came back, okay, minus 1 to 1 ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಇದು minus 1 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, minus 1 ಇಂದ 1 ಗೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. then it is increased, the function graph ನಿಮಗೆ increase ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದೇ ಥರ fourth quadrant ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, okay, if you take the value from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, then again it came back to its initial position, means ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅದು 0 to 1 increased, okay, 0 to 1 it is increased, okay, likewise it is continuing, okay. Now after this the next trigonometric function we'll see, that is tan, okay. Tan function, okay, you know the tan function is positive in first and third quadrant alwa, the sign of tan function is positive in first and third quadrant. So here same will get in the first quadrant 0 to infinity it is increased, so here plus infinity 0 to 1 and root 3 plus infinity will get here, okay. So 0 to infinity increased sign function, okay, tan function is here increased. tan ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ನೋಡಿ, here this is a unit circle, this is a tangent, where this is a tangent, okay, for this point it is a tangent when you are taking the angle central angle x. But if you take the central angle 0, then the tangent here will get like this, okay, one vertical line will get, in this case the tangent value is 0, okay, and it is increasing. If you take the angles more than 0 it is increasing like this, okay, touches the x-axis, so like this. At the end if you take the central angle is pi by 2, then tangent is not defined, you will get the line which is parallel to x-axis, in that case it is not defined, okay. So tangent value you get from, yeah, when line is perpendicular to x-axis or parallel to y-axis, then the tangent is 0, and when the line or tangent is parallel to x-axis, then its value is not defined, okay, plus infinity. So this is the case of tangent. Now in the second quadrant, okay, so here you can observe, if you come back, okay, means here pi by 2 to pi, if you take the central angle, then how the tangent comes here, tangent ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇದೇ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಡೌನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಾಗ ಅದು 0 ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಅದು 0ಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಟು 0, ಹಿಯರ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಟು 0. ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಇದೇ ಥರ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಗ್ರಾಫಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಈಗ 0, ಓಕೆ. ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ pi to 3 pi by 2, ಓಕೆ. ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಹೇಗಾಗ್ತು ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು 0 ಇತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, 0 ಇತ್ತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್, ಹಿಯರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೀಗೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. It is not defined. In the third quadrant 0 to infinity, tangent is increasing, okay. And in the fourth quadrant tangent again it is increasing, okay. Third quadrant alli nodi, this is what, plus infinity. And in fourth quadrant, okay, again tangent is from elli bandittu tangent nimmadu ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಈಚೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ, ಈಚೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿಯಿಂದ 0, ಓಕೆ. ಗ್ರಾಫಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ನೋಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ trigonometric function, that is tan function, is increasing from minus infinity to 0. So always remember, tan function is always increasing in all quadrants. Tan function is increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ 0 to infinity, okay, and here minus infinity to 0, 0 to infinity, minus infinity to 0, okay. What is the cot function? It is a reciprocal of tan alva, reciprocal of tan. So you can observe here Chord function is decreasing from infinity to 0. Infinity in the 0 ke adu decrease agtade. Okay, infinity to 0, it is decreasing. Understand? In the first quadrant. And in the second quadrant, you can observe 0 to infinity. Okay, chord anta helidre hege bartade? Chord, okay, like this. When the line touches the y-axis, then this is nothing but chord. Okay, so in the first quadrant, we'll get from minus infinity to, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈನ್, ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು y-axis. In that case, chord is not defined. Chord is not defined. And if you come to pi by 2, then chord takes the value 0. Okay, here chord is 0 in this case. Okay, ಅದೇ ಥರ in the second quadrant, chord function takes the value from 0 to minus infinity. Again it is decreased. Okay, 0 in the minus infinity barutte, 0 to minus infinity. Okay, and in the third quadrant, minus infinity to, okay, plus infinity to 0. Plus infinity to 0, it is decreasing. In the third quadrant, means pi to 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, chord value is decreasing from infinity to 0. That you can observe in graph. Okay, and in fourth quadrant, again it is decreasing. Okay, from 0 to minus infinity. Okay, 0 to minus infinity, it is decreasing. Okay, so chord function is decreasing always, tan function is always increasing. Okay, after that secant function, it is the reciprocal of cos. Okay, so 1 by 1 is 1, 1 by 0 is infinity. Okay, so in the first case, you can observe in the first quadrant, 1 to infinity, plus infinity, it is what? Increasing. 1 to infinity, it is increasing. Okay, secant function. And in second quadrant, we'll get the value. Okay, ellinda elli bartade nodi. The second quadrant, minus infinity to minus 1. Minus infinity inda minus 1 bartade. Minus infinity to minus 1, that is what? Increasing. Increasing agtade. In the third quadrant, secant value. Okay, see, minus 1 to minus infinity. Minus 1 to minus infinity. Minus 1 to minus infinity, what is that? Again, decreasing. Decrease agtade. Okay, and in last quadrant, we'll get the angle, value from infinity to 1. Infinity to 1, it is what? Decreasing. Okay, reciprocal of cos. Okay, reciprocal of cos will get, okay, whenever you have your increasing, then you will get your decreasing. When you have your decreasing, then you will get your increasing. Okay, so graph looks like that only, that you can observe when drawing the graph. Then cosecant function. Cosecant in the first quadrant. Okay, here it is the reciprocal of sine. So 1 by 0 to 1 by 1, means infinity to 1, decreasing. Okay, infinity. Infinity to 1, decreasing. You can observe infinity to 1, it is decreasing. In the second quadrant, cosecant value will get 1 by 1 to 1 by 0, increasing. Okay, 1 by 1 means 1 to infinity, 1 to infinity, it is increasing. Increasing. Same in the third quadrant, cosecant value will get reciprocal of sine, means it is what? Decreasing. Okay, minus infinity in the minus 1 increase agtade. Minus infinity to minus 1, it is increasing. And in fourth quadrant, minus 1 to minus infinity. Minus 1 to minus infinity, which is decreasing. So like this, okay, whenever I written a arrow mark upwards, then the function is increasing, it means function is increasing, and the downward arrow mark represent the function is decreasing. Okay, so sine function, when it is increasing, and tan when it is increasing, cot when it is increasing, cosecant. Okay, those we can observe here. Okay, don't buy it. This, just remember here, the tan function and cot function. Tan function is always increasing, cot function is always decreasing. Okay, and this sine function according to quadrant it gets increasing and decreasing, and cos function also according to the quadrant it gets increasing and decreasing. Okay, so by using this we can draw the graph of trigonometric function. Okay, see. See here, if I take the sine function, okay, sine function, you know it is defined from real number to closed interval -1, means the domain is real number, range is closed interval -1, so that to draw the graph of this function you have to take a plane, okay, such that the x-axis represents the central angle. Okay, with the quadrantal angles I will take, that is a 0, each unit is with the same distance. I will take the quadrantal angle pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, it continues. Okay, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. Infinitely many anti clockwise direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅದೇ ಥರ clockwise direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. Infinitely many angles you can get. Okay, okay, now so according to the value, okay, you can observe here sine function, okay, here ranges from -1 to 1, so the image minimum value of sine function is -1, maximum value is 1. Okay, ಇದರ ಒಳಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಸೈನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸೈನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಕಾಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೂಡ -1 ಇಂದ 1 ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ -1 and 1. So now see, in first quadrant means 0 to pi by 2. This is first quadrant. Okay, in first quadrant, sine value ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ 0 to 1, it is increasing, 0 to 1 increasing. Okay, 0 ಇಂದ 1 ಗೆ increase ಆಗ್ತದೆ. In second quadrant, it get decreasing. Okay, second quadrant ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ 1 ಇಂದ 0 ಗೆ. ಈಗ ಇದು pi by 2 ಇಂದ pi, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇದೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, 1 ಇಂದ 0 ಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ರೂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಟಚಸ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ದ ರೂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಅದೇ ಥರ ಇನ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ 0 to -1. ಓಕೆ, 0 ಇಂದ -1 ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್, ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್, ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್. And in fourth quadrant, it is increasing from -1 to 0. Okay, -1 in the 0 increase ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, here -1. Okay, -1 ಇದೆ. Here this is 0. In fourth quadrant means 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. It is increasing. Okay, so like this. In the first quadrant, sine function is increasing. Second quadrant, sine function is decreasing. Third quadrant, sine function is decreasing. Fourth quadrant, sine function is increasing. Okay, this is one complete revolution, one rotation, complete anti-clockwise ಅಲ್ಲಿ rotation ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. One revolution ಆಗಿ 2 pi ಬಂದಿದೆ angle, 0 to 2 pi. Again you can rotate this, okay, infinitely many, because it is real numbers. Okay, you can rotate anti-clockwise direction to get positive central angle and clockwise direction to get negative central angle. Since here 2 pi is period of sine function, 2 pi is a period of sine function. Okay, after 2 pi again it takes same, it is here increase ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದೇ ಥರ ನೋಡಿ, 0 ಇಂದ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, 2 pi to next angle. ಓಕೆ, 2 pi plus pi by 2, that is 5 pi by 2 ಅಲ್ವಾ, 5 pi by 2 ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ increase ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Again, okay, next here pi by 2 plus next ಯಾವುದು pi by 2. Okay, that is 6 pi by 2. 6 pi by 2 means that is 3 pi. 3 pi ಗೆ decrease ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, like this. Again it comes to negative -1, again it goes on. Okay, this is the graph. Okay, here also again it is decreasing, minus pi by 2 to 0 decrease ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, so minus pi to minus pi by 2 increase ಆಗ್ತದೆ and minus pi to minus 3 pi by 2 increase ಆಗ್ತದೆ, minus 2 pi to minus 3 pi by 2 decrease ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, decrease ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, like this. This is the graph of sine function. Okay, this is the graph of sine function where x belongs to real number. Okay, what is the domain of this function? Domain of this function is real number. Range of sine function is what? Closed interval minus 1 to 1. The image elements will get from minus 1 to 1. Okay, this is a image element in between minus 1 to 1, and domain you can take any real numbers. Okay, so this is the graph we'll get of sine function. Okay, similarly you can draw the graph of cos function. Okay, okay, so I hope you understood this. In the next class we will see the graph of cos function. Okay, and then remaining trigonometric functions. Thank you.